Hi, guys, and welcome to your December 2019. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You for the beautiful sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, guys. Taurus, Venus, and Mars is here. All right, we're going to delve into what they're not telling you and how they're feeling. So, if you are new here with me, hello, hello. I am Marve. Welcome to my channel. I welcome you. Hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you are subscribed and are Marve and Marvelous Tribe affiliated, hashtag hello, hello. Guys, let's go ahead and get started. I hope that this video finds you guys well and in good spirits. I also hope that you guys were on the community tab with me as I've been giving you some really good messages and or reminding you to release. Now it's over with. I hope that you guys were able to release what no longer served you. This was the last full moon in Gemini of the decade, meaning that as of 1/1/20, we start a brand new decade. So we do have some eclipse energy and a lot of other things that's going on. You can check that out on channel 2. The divine energy oracle messages and all of that. The snip is up if you want to know what's going on in the sky. But I'm going to be concentrating on delivering the majority of those messages on channel 2 once I am done with the main channel videos. So please bear with me because it is a lot that is going on for your year-end messages. Let's get started. I have pulled a card for the collective. That particular card is birth, just like in the first half of the videos from the 1st through the 15th. So now this is going to be the 15th through the 31st, and birth is your card. Please drop down in the description box. There is a blurb, the most important message out of this, the most important message that I felt was interesting enough to bring to you that would usher you through the rest of the month and propel you into next year to start your next decade. Birth, and it's just what it means, okay? So, Taurus, the first half of this month, your partner was feeling like you were the answered prayer. And it's interesting because you've been crossing with, I haven't been tracking these energies from a crossing perspective, but I did just jot down a few things because this is going to basically be your last video for the year. So I am kind of bringing things full circle for you. So in the first half, they were the oracle card that your partner got was answered prayer. And if you are new here with me, if you want to know about your personal energy, Taurus, that video was uploaded first. So I want you to know that your energy was, if I can get there, you are being guided yourself to grow beyond the past. What did I call this? Jesus Christ. Yeah, they've changed it. Grow beyond the past, something or another like that. Go watch that video. My God. Doesn't give me the names anymore. Kind of cuts them off. So grow beyond the past. So your partner is definitely going through the same thing. You guys had a rough go of it, like seriously. And for some of you guys, that did include third parties. I don't see that right now, Taurus. I haven't been seeing third party energy in a lot of your readings. I've been seeing control issues, codependency throughout the year, especially for the past 6 months. And if we go to the peak of the past, we had some red flags. There was some things that did, and I'm sorry before I get into that. Yeah, there was not enough seriousness between you guys. And those red flags, I feel like, just indicated the emotional maturity in which you were attracting this person. Either because because after a while we start to mirror, right? So I feel like maybe, Taurus, you were mirroring some of this, but if you don't resonate with that, do not hold me to that, because I just feel like there were some things that were not properly handled, and because there was not a proper resolution to these little bitty things that you guys encountered in this relationship, it blew up to a tremendous thing. And now it's like the analogy that I give my students, where You're climbing up the steps. You're climbing up. Each step represents a new level of miscommunication and misunderstanding and blah, blah, blah. And before you know it, you look down and you're like, oh my God, like you have climbed so far up. You have, honestly, the only way to get down and get back to some understanding is to jump. And I don't mean to kill yourself. I mean a tower. You can no longer, you and your partner could no longer sustain being in this energy for success. So I do feel your energy in here, Taurus, but let's go ahead and get started. So your partner, again, was looking at you in the first half like you were the answered prayer. Now they are being guided to go down the golden path. Continue your current course of action, even if you are experiencing unforeseen difficulties and obstacles. Think about that. And if I'm not mistaken, as I started to say earlier, I haven't been tracking the energy that way to tell you guys from an oracle perspective who's crossing with whom. But you guys are crossing with water because if I'm not mistaken, Cancer got this card. Cancer's partner got this card. Okay? So go back and watch that if that resonates. If you are a Taurus here watching to find out how the person that you're emotionally connected with is feeling about you, and you know that that person is water, go and watch their video. Because their partner in their reading will be you. Do you understand? So I advise you guys to watch for your sun, moon, and rising. I also advise you guys to watch for your partner's sun, moon, and rising to see how they're, or to see if you resonate with that energy, and that's how you're going to know how you're feeling. I give you general energy, but that's how you can do that, okay? So let's keep going. Cancer got this. So you either got Cancer in your chart, connected with Cancer, or you're being guided to move into a more Cancer-like, you're in that energy, okay? So every journey has its trials. Every learning, each skill, all progress is accomplished through challenge. You move because you have pushed your body. You know because you have exercised your mind. And you know yourself by questioning your identity. This card has shown up in your reading today to encourage you to keep going. Okay? Bring the challenges close. Tackle them head on as they are not obstacles blocking the way, but an intricate part of the journey. Accept, persevere, and the conviction will lead you. This is your golden path. Now is not the time to give up. A bright future is in the making, even if you cannot currently see it. So whatever's been going on between you and your partner, if you want this connection to continue, you should be very happy that although there were some red flags, as I indicated in the peak of the past, and maybe there was not enough serious, I mean, when you put these two together, there was some things that needed you guys' attention collectively, and there was not enough attention that, okay, come on, spirit, there we go. There was not enough attention that was being focused on what those red flags were. And as a result, just like that step analogy that I gave you, you guys kept going, you kept going, you kept going, you kept going, and now you're so far up. The only way there is to jump. But someone, jumping in, I think Capricorn had that, a metaphoric death. This is basically you have to, a new way, a new day, a new you. Okay. Regardless, they're being guided to keep going. So if you've walked away, your partner is being guided to keep going and continuing to stay in this relationship where, Taurus, you've probably checked out. So think about that. If you resonate with this, if they haven't completely given up, if they're just kind of mirroring your energy, okay? First and foremost, they're in the Knight of Cups. They are extremely passionate about you. And this night has been coming up in a lot of readings. There's been a lot of night energy. I can't even begin. Okay, a lot. This person will not lose passion about you. If you look at that red, I feel like the indigo here could be, the third eye chakra. They're coming into a new realization, but I'm going to get to that. Hopeless romantic. You know, I haven't been talking about in this deck, if you're interested in the cards there below, I haven't been going into, you know, there's an offer, da da da. But yes, he brings an offer. He brings roses. He wants to take you out on a date, or she wants to take you out on a date. If this is, you know, not, this is a Knight of Wands, but oh, this is also a female energy. This is the energy. They're feeling this way, male or female. Okay. But right now, they're in an inner reflection. They're in hermit mode. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with this Knight of Cups. This is Virgo energy right here, okay? They are soul searching. They're soul searching, and they're reflecting on things that you guys have went through. In the heart of the matter, they want justice. And they don't want justice, guys, or in a way where they're pointing the finger anymore. I feel like in your peak of the past, especially with those red flags, again, the red flag was an emotional immaturity, and there wasn't enough communication, and it began to grow and grow and grow and grow, and there was no real resolution, and as a result of that, you guys are kind of at a standstill. In their soul searching and hermit mode, they're changing their perspective, okay? They're changing their perspective about their part that they've played. Now, if you look at that card, there's a little bit of indigo and then some really deep yellows or gold. I feel like that's some solar plexus chakra. And then if you see that indigo third eye, they're trying to, I'm not saying that their third eye is opening. I'm only giving you chakra energy to kind of let you know which part of their chakras needs healing and balance and where they're coming from. So if that helps you, fine. If it doesn't, then that's fine. I'm just trying to give you a little bit more information because this particular deck, as I stated in the first half, when I chose this deck for December, guys, it was just so, it screams, Marve, let them know about chakras. So that's what I'm trying to do. And maybe it'll help. Because if I tell you that someone is struggling with their throat chakra and I see a lot of light blues, then show some grace because that person has an issue with communication, as in the Aries video. So keep that in mind, okay? Justice. This isn't it's your fault, Taurus. This is, I want it to be fair now, Taurus. I'm changing my perspective. Maybe I wasn't looking at things correctly. Remember, this is still sword energy, Libra energy here, or air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Changing the perspective in the heart of the matter. When you get justice, that first of all, that's a major arcana. Let's not get that twisted. So in the heart of the matter, where that card fell, not only am I working on my throat chakra, I'm changing my perspective because I want things with my Taurus to be fair. I no longer want Taurus to feel X, Y, and Z about the past. I no longer want Taurus to look at these red flags as a sign of walking away from me. I now know what I need to balance out. Okay, I'm trying to get this card for you. Thank you. I now know that this is going to be rectified. Pay attention to the red flag energy. Somewhere maybe you felt like it was too lighthearted. Like I stated, Taurus, they just did not give what you felt important enough of their energy, and that just killed you because you tend to be a little bit serious when it comes down to matters of the heart. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo right here. Here is some more Cancer with the Chariot card. Celebration. And when I say celebration, this person wants the victory with you. So that's cause for some celebration. But if I give you this is 1111. That's the Four of Wands. Look at that. Celebration, stable relationship. They want stability with you. They want victory in this relationship, Taurus. They want you. More Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio as indicated in the Chariot or the major arcana for Cancer. Also, the Four of Wands, fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. They have a fire that is burning inside of them about you. Let's go ahead and talk about, I am sorry, guys. Let's talk about a peek at the past again. They came into their own realization. The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups with the Ace of Swords. If this does not read, I am trying to bring things into balance. I have changed my perspective, and now I realize that things need to be fair. I also know, Taurus, that I love you. I know that you are my one. I know that you are my soulmate. And I have an aha moment in this Ace of Swords. Look at that yellow. So look at it. Look at that beautiful divine light that's coming into their crown chakra. Check it out. It is white light. Aha. That's it. So as they are working through this energy, this is what they're going through in their hermit mode. Okay? They're not speaking. Don't be alarmed. They're deeply reflecting. You guys are talking, but you're not speaking. Does that make sense? That's a very Aquarian statement. You guys are in contact, but there have been no real conversations, a real expression about where your relationship stands, if that makes sense, okay? And of course, more expression in the bottom of the deck. Express your love. That is exactly what needs to happen. The romantic gesture. As I stated in those two cards, the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups, they had their aha moment. Period. In your separation, they've had their aha moment, and they know that you're the one now. They know it. And I think it needed to break down in order for them to do that. But this card here talks about the self-esteem. I think that, Taurus, you kind of stepped back and focused on whatever you were not getting in that relationship. Start putting it into yourself. And maybe by you stepping back and deciding, you know what? Whatever, whether there was an ultimatum, whether there was a, you know what, I love you, but you're not doing this, whatever it was, it made you more romantically attractive to this person. I don't think they were used to someone that decided to choose themselves because, I don't feel like you necessarily need that person. Not that way, not financially. You know how to love on yourself according to these cards. When I see that, and this is what they're feeling, maybe they were not, and I don't know whether self-esteem is going to come out, but if it does, it will really, really make sense. Let's talk about the top of the deck really quick. This is the energy manifested in the Three of Wands, and the things that they've been planning, they're waiting on results. They're trying to figure out, when you put these two together with the Emperor, Aries energy, more fire, that you see that chess piece, is that what is that? Look at that. Let me know what that is, guys, in the Emperor's hand. That's a chess piece. I feel like, what is that, the king? Is that I'm not familiar with chess, so let me know. But I almost want to say checkmate. This is authority, masculine, divine masculine energy coming towards you. They had their aha moment, and they've actually been doing some manifesting, and they're waiting to see the results of what they've actually done. They're trying to walk into their spirituality. I really, really do feel like there's some finances and career. This has been coming up a lot. Everybody's been having this. I feel as if, obviously right now at the top indicates that when they come towards you, Taurus, and speak their truth, they really want to deepen the bond with you guys because, you know, and it reveal their innermost selves. I don't know, you know, this is an energy of holding back. Of course, if we have express your love, they really want to take this thing deep. They've had their aha moment. They know you're the one. We know that. But when it comes down to this finances and career, I saw this too. There could be something with this justice card that's going on from a legal perspective. So they could have something going on there, or they, again, I keep feeling they could just be in the energy of wanting to figure out how, you know, how to fit you into something, especially if it's a emperor, like a business owner, or, you know, trying to think about, I don't feel like this person is having financial issues like with the Aries video with that 5 of Pentacles. And even then I felt like that was because I talk about the Aries video here in case you're wondering, because there's fire here and there's an emperor, just in case you're, you know, connecting with someone there. But in that video, I felt like it was more of a sickness or the energy of feeling left out in the cold. I still didn't feel like it had anything to do with that. You guys know where that stands. I feel like this is just incorporating you into their lives from a financial perspective on a long-term basis. Honestly, that's what I'm intuitively picking up on. But you know, if this person is experiencing some type of finances and career changes with their job, if they are a business owner, that makes sense. You know, things go up and down. They could be stressed out about that. It could have caused some issues between you guys and caused them to break down, Taurus. So I just want to throw enough of those out there. Let's get cracking. Love call is what they're going to do. They're going to give you a call and express your love, message of love, letting you know that they're thinking about you. That is in their energy, and that came up in their oracle card, so look out for that. With this Knight of Cups, I really do feel like they want to take you out on a date, okay? That is what he wants to do. He has flowers. He's in his new perspective, or she's in her new perspective, Taurus, so this is what they're doing. Meeting someone new, possibly dating, getting back out there. I feel like for a majority of you, this is an existing connection. So it's going to be a date, planning and setting a date, where it's going to be a real date, where they want to date you. They already love you, but they really want to date you. Remember, there's a difference. And maybe when it started, there wasn't enough of that. So only a specific amount of you, you resonate with that. Engagement ring, I'm here to tell you. So engagement, partnership, commitment, eternal completion, and union. And honestly, if we go here, this is exactly with the 4 of Wands what is going on. Some of you guys are going to be ascending to a higher level of commitment. You do not need to love each other anymore. When they are separated from you, the clarity that they came up with that 10 of Cups and the Ace of Swords, the aha moment that they have, they realize you're their soulmate. This is exactly what they want to do. There's no more that needs to take place other than to continue to build and reveal your innermost selves to one another. The love already exists, okay? So this could be what some of them are planning. And on that date, some of you guys may get a ring. Promise ring, this ring, that ring, something tangible. I have been saying that for a couple of you in a couple of your videos. So I really do feel like that is still it. Absolutely. The first card is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. That is exactly what happened. This person kind of operates and gets stuck, Taurus. So, thank you, Spirit. They're realizing that now, doubt. They were very doubtful. That goes back to the red flags. I released the need to know all of the answers. They didn't want to move because they were afraid that it wouldn't go right. And they're being guided, again, to go down the golden path and let go of these expectations, to understand that nothing will change without movement and they have to act. That's the reason why there is a lot of action here, okay? And again, I've already showed you that. That's the strategic movement on this Empress part. He is not playing. He is not playing. And he's going to start to come toward you and in all of these scenarios and acceptance. Exactly. Learning to accept the things that I cannot control. That is something that is deep within the person. Like I said, I also said this. I can't thank you, Spirit. Look at this. Justice. I told you that this was a person that was not going to be pointing fingers. They're going to take blame. Not necessarily say, hey, Taurus, this is my fault. But they're going to accept responsibility for the part that they played in making themselves feel whatever and for their well-being. And this is what they're going to do. I've told you that. This was a beautiful reading. So, Taurus, they had their aha moment. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I certainly hope this resonated. I'm going to leave you with the beautiful engagement ring and the Four of Wands. If you need to get in contact with me, drop below. If you want to know anything, drop below. Understand that this will be the last video for the year. You will see videos on the channel. They will be for the new energy in the new year. Okay? Look out for all of your updates on the community tab. That's where you will find me. I will be on holiday from December 22nd until January the 6th. Personal readings will not resume until the day after that, which is the 7th. Okay? So you will not be able to book a personal reading, but if you want to book now, I do have a couple of slots available. Book accordingly. I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful Christmas, a blessed, abundant new year, and I will see you guys back here with a brand new attitude too. Hello. In 2020. I'm leaving you with this. God bless, Taurus, and I certainly hope that some of you guys get your engagement ring. Bye.